Hey guys, okay, the next video I wanted to post is about breastfeeding. I'm not like qualified to be an educator or anything, but I've had my experience and I just wanted to talk a little bit about it for today. I wanted to tell you guys that it's not easy, obviously. At the beginning in the hospital we had a really hard time because Finley was really tired and lethargic and stuff. And the nurses were making me worried, telling me that he needed to eat, he needed to eat, he needed to eat. They would come in and try and tickle his feet and rub his head and wake him up and stuff. But really I found out afterwards, like, I shouldn't have been that worried. For the first couple of days, newborns are usually really sleepy, and when they're hungry they know it and they'll eat when they're ready. After we came home, like the second day I think it was, I was so much less stressed out and things were so much easier, and he latched on really well and everything was fine from there. I know that's not the case for everybody, but I just want to reassure you that at the beginning it's going to be the toughest time, obviously. Sorry about that noise, that was my phone. He's 9 months old now. I think we have it down pretty good, even though it's taken us a long time to kind of get used to everything. Some people say they only want to breastfeed for 6 months or so, but by 6 months I was so enjoying it and things were going so well that I couldn't imagine stopping anytime soon. So that leads to a lot of people's questions about how long we plan to breastfeed, and really say, no, don't ask me that. There's no plan of time. We're going to do it as long as we both want to, really. And no, I won't be one of those mums with her 5-year-old nursing out in the middle of the park or something, but we'll be continuing as long as he wants to, really, even if it's just once a day at home, once he's a toddler or whatever. That's up to him and his comfort level. So that's one thing. And also I'm not one of those who's kind of shy or ashamed or embarrassed in any kind of way. I nurse wherever and whenever he wants to, and I don't use a cover. I tried a couple of times because I thought it was the right thing to do, but he didn't like it. He kept trying to pull it off, and I didn't like it. It was such a hassle, and I couldn't even really see him. Like, the whole of the neck would be too small or too big on the different ones I've tried, and it just wouldn't work out very good for us. So we don't worry about that. What I usually do is have like 2 layers. I have a nursing tank underneath, and I always wear a t-shirt or some kind of baggy shirt or something that I can pull up. And then the tank top, it's already unclipped because we were just nursing, sorry. The tank top is clipped right here. Hey, don't be a pain. The tank top clips right here, and I just unclip it, and then he can nurse while one shirt is covering here and one shirt is covering down here. So not a lot gets exposed, really, and most people probably don't even notice. I've never had anyone say anything to me here at home where we live in Houston. I did have one bad experience while I was on vacation in England, where I'm from. We were on a bus and I was trying to feed him, and before I exposed anything, while I was just unzipping my jacket, the driver said, "Excuse me, love, you're not allowed to do that on here. I don't appreciate breastfeeding on my bus. I don't think it's appropriate." And at the time I didn't know the laws over there because I live here now. I wasn't sure of my rights or anything, so I just got off so I could feed the baby, but ended up bringing the story to the local newspaper, and he was obviously, the laws there are pretty much the same as here. It's against the law to discriminate against a nursing woman, and she can do it wherever she wants to. So he actually left his job after that because he was in disagreement with the law and the company's policies. So that was a little bit negative, but honestly I felt like it was a good experience in the end because it opened my eyes to the laws there, and it helped me bring the story to the paper for other people to know about it. So I didn't take it too strongly, and I'm not worried about it anymore at all. And yeah, luckily here at home I haven't had any issue. I nurse him all the time. So that's that, and we do give some solids. That will be another post about baby-led weaning. But basically he just nurses on demand all the time. Especially right now, he's teething and wants to eat a lot. So I just feed him a little bit here and there whenever he wants it, and that's how it works for us, and that's fine. We also co-sleep, and he nurses next to me at night. We'll talk about that again in another post. And it's going really well for us. He seems fussy right now, and I'm sorry, that's just because of his teeth, but we have a pretty good breastfeeding relationship, and I feel like I understand what he wants most of the time. So ask me questions if you want, and I'll hopefully be able to answer them. I don't know that much about it, I just know my experience, but I'll try and help you guys if you want to. And I'll hear from you soon. Thanks, stay crunchy.